Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see, the #3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Buckeyes will put total leather to crank us up. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. That is a decision he will likely... He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Caught behind the line. It's Craven. On the move at the 30. Found the seam on the left. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Apparently, line #1 on the game plan, attack now, immediately.
And this quarterback, he smelt it. He knew he had an opportunity. This is a guy who loves taking shots any chance he has. You saw it on that first play of the game.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. Shows him the stiff arm. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. If you're going to play Bama tough, you're going to find out really early if you can handle the running game.
Yeah, they're going to check your chin. I mean, they're going to come in and they're going to give you a steady diet of it. Even when they've had great quarterback play and spread the ball out, it's still a physical principle. They're going to make you stop the run. If you can't stop it, it could be a long game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Cuevas. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's a nice pickup on the play by the tight end there, but how about that massive hit on defense, keeping the tight end short of picking up that first down?
With the catch, it's Williams. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back. You get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
And, man, this one getting off to a slow start, trying to get some points on the board, and the dreaded doink. And listen, points at a premium right now because nobody scored. But, man, that was inches away from being really good. We're still tied 0-0.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Here's the pressure. Finds a man on the left. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. They've got a first down here to open the period. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Pretty good job of running to get there to the 32. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They go right back to it. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Here's a hit. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Oh, man, this could have disaster written all over it. Going for it inside their own 40. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He uncorks one deep. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He might want another play. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game. Running or throwing it. The second half, throwing it specifically. I think they need to find a better rhythm. We've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Wide Wide receiver going in motion. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Horton. Oh, he's got some space. And the tackle was made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Handoff to the single running back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. And the interception was enough. The return made it even better as he gets it down to the 48-yard line.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Just a short pass to the tight end. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Now from inside the red zone. He's got it on the move. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. They want to throw it. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Simpson. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Takes a hit as he fires. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Hit as he throws. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's caught. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. You You can break this down a lot of ways, but on that play, the quarterback just believed his guy was better than the defense.
And he was really right. And anytime you get pressed man where that corner on the outside is all the way
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing 1st and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Under fire. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Alabama!
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking deep. Makes a catch down the right side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading in at halftime.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Downs. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now 1st down from the 37. Back to pass, it's Sayin. He's going to let it go. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Oh, he had him out there, and he was trying to compensate for that speed, but just a little too much distance.
That's just greased lightning, so you think, I can't overthrow this guy. I'm going to throw it out there and let him run underneath it just a little bit too far for the speedster.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, it's picked off. That's not before. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the 30. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. And on the opening drive of the second half, you've made adjustments, but sometimes you underestimate the fact that the defense is ready for your adjustments.
And they've made their own adjustments as well. And they're allowed to sit there in the locker room and think and wonder about how you're going to attack them coming out of the tunnel. Great job being ready to go at the start of the second half by the defense.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Pulls it and fires to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Alabama pushing the tempo. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He wants it all. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And here they come, almost all the way back. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. To the air, it's Sayin. Release to the back. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Wants to throw on 1st down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Just keep swinging it. This one's complete. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Turns it on in midfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. You got to figure something out. You got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot. He's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody. Live with the results because everything else ain't working anyways.
The The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Sayin. He wants to take the top off. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he was looking for the pick six. He'll have to settle for getting it inside the 30. Here comes that Alabama offense. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
3rd and long, they're throwing the out route, trying to get it on the boundary, but a great job by the defense, anticipating it and then knocking it away.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Final play of the quarter coming. Quarterback making checks. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Working that left side now. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that one's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They just keep firing. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
First down, operating in the red zone and doing it in a den of noise. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And this will be picked off, a costly turnover in a tie game. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight, it's close, tied here in the 4th quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have back.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grab near the marker. It's Adams. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Hauls it in. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
From the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Got the quick pass. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Biggest drive of the game right here as we get close to the end of regulation. They think there's room to run to the right here. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
He's knocked down for a loss of 7. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's no good. He missed it. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Well, that's now the 2nd missed field goal for him, and this one hurts because if he makes that, obviously, his team takes the lead.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Looking for a man. It's Sayin. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And a great effort on the final play of regulation, but we've got more football ahead. So here comes our first play of overtime. The offense changing the play. Motion from the wideout. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He's looking to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. Going to look downfield again. He's got it on the run. Touchdown time! And they grab the lead here in overtime. The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. The receiver does the rest. Gets in the end zone.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Makes the grab on the left. There he goes. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Wants to fire on second down. He makes a grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
First and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line. These fans raising the volume on second and goal.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. But now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football game.
We play on first down here in the second overtime period. To throw, it's Sayin. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He'll throw it. He's got the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Going to swing it on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Peoples. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it out.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Defense going to use a timeout here to make sure everyone is crystal clear on their assignment here in overtime. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. The short hands, it's Williams. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! With that, now a two-point conversion away from triple overtime.
I think the quarterback showed his head coach a lot on that last touchdown pass, the poise and the confidence. And because of that, David, on this upcoming two-point play, you might just put it back into his hands and let him go win it for you.
Yeah, man, I need it again, right? Like, these rules, I got to go for two. This is a clutch moment. Obviously, got to come up big. Do you trust him again? You worked on these two-point plays all year long, all week long. That's what you do. You know the rules. Now you got to go execute.
They'll send the tight end in motion. He's looking to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cuevas. They couldn't get it in, and what a heartbreaking way for this one to end in double overtime.
Sheesh, that was a good game though. Fuck, first loss. Now I know how to play against that mid-blitz shit. It took me fucking two quarters though.
Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Good. What's your elbow?
Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. Coming out with it, it's Adams. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Grab behind the line. It's Cuevas. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
From the gun, running back on the move. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Connection to the right. He'll work his way down to the 28. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Back to the ground game on the left. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And how about that play? Defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
Pulled and finds his man on the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great way.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking for a man. It's Reed. Here comes the Heat. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. First play of the period, first down here. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll leave it with him. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
Off play action. Looking for space to the left. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead to 8. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
The guy Adam is crazy.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Unloads to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Pocket breaking down. He's got it. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. What a tough break for the defense. You get a hand on the football, and they still make a big play.
Man, how difficult is that? The ball is deflected. To be able to keep your eyes on the football, continue to concentrate. For the fortuitous bounce, Reese, a nice break to him, makes the catch, makes the big play down the field.
The Aggies are on the move. Gonna run it. It's Moss. Wide open space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this
On his
running back
ass.
and his ability to break tackles.
He's loose. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the scrimmage.
Man, how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield.
Oh, it is that.
Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Finds his big tight end. And he gets
She
it
on his
inside the
ass.
10-yard line.
She on his
Where it'll be first and goal.
How nice is it in this offense to have a tight end like that guy that can come up with plays for you all over the field? We just saw the big third down catch. He set him up here in the red zone. I like going back to him, maybe lining him and flexing him outside, getting a one-on-one opportunity for him to use his size advantage.
It's first and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line.
Come on, nigga.
He works
Yeah,
his way
come here,
all the way
nigga.
down to the
Yeah,
3.
come
The
here,
defense is
nigga.
really
Yeah, come here.
I
Come
really
here.
like the play by the quarterback. very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation, drop back. If you don't see it right away, tuck it and get positive yards. Make that next down easier so I can try to get a little bit closer to the goal line and I can get that touchdown. Headsy play by the QB.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Scrimmage still at the 3.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Let's it fly.
That's weak shit.
Touchdown, Aggie. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that's a backbreaker for this defense, Jesse. They were doing everything they could, trying to let that clock run out, force a field goal. They execute under 10 seconds left, and they put it in the end zone.
Yeah, how about the situational offense there too, though, David? Understanding the time and the clock and managing it absolutely perfectly. And now the decision, do you go for 2 and try to tie this thing up before you head into the locker room?
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw. It's Simpson. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Owens. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Going right to work up top. Got it in the middle. It's Concepcion. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
And you don't see that often when you're running a screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. It's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Back to pass, it's Reed. That's caught. It's Concepcion. Shakes off the defender. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. The Aggies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
And the Aggies are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
It's a nice job by the tight end there, just whipping his head around. They didn't need that many yards, so that's an easy completion. You get the first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Aggie! And that one will put him up here in the second half. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something we're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll try the run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to be.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Makes the grab, it's Williams. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Man, listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really...
It's a seam wide open. There he goes. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the third quarter. Chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Looking to buy time. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
Defensively, the clock late in the game, when you're winning, it's your friend. You got to find a way to keep that thing ticking. When you rush the passer, keep that quarterback in the pocket. Make him beat you from in there. You're dropping back in coverage. You got more DBs on the field. You're just trying to let him throw the football, get him on the ground, let that clock tick.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And on that situation, the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys
trying to rumble in. Touchdown, Bama! They move on top here in the 4th.
You talk to any quarterback, Jesse, and they love finding the big tight end. Hard to overthrow the big fellas with the big reach and nice mitts. Nice catch by the tight end.
Looking to throw at Simpson. And Incomplete on the two-point try. They tried to push this lead out to a field goal. They'll have to settle for holding a one-point lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Owens. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. On the run, it's Moss. Picks his way ahead, pick up a three, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
What a play call in a 2-minute situation. They find the shot opportunity, and they take advantage of it, flipping the field. They've now put themselves in a chance to come back and win this thing.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Reed. He wants a big play here late. Spans it inside the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And that right there might be the play that they look back on if they end up winning this game as the key play in the game. In a 2-minute situation trailing, you're just trying to get a completion to get the momentum going, but they come up with a huge explosive play, and that might be the one that wins the game.
A&M comes back out with another first down. Rides to back and leaves it.
Really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Looking for the 2-point try. From the gun. Can't hit his man in the end zone. The 2-point conversion fails, and it remains a 5-point game here in the 4th. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive for the 25. Creates a little room. Picks up the first down. Turning it on. All out of space. Pass to 10. Touchdown tie. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Pass is incomplete. No good on the two-point conversion. They tried to stretch his lead out to a field goal, but they're still up by one. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Owens. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air, it's Reed. Pressure coming. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
You know, David, I love defenses that stay aggressive, especially at this point of the field. They've got pass rushers on this unit with speed and that are aggressive and that can win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
And there's two thought processes when I'm a defense and I got them backed up is I am stopping the run, not allowing them to have any space, but also understanding this is also a shot part of the field. Like, it's going to be a run, or a lot of times that ball is going to be a deep ball thrown down the sideline because you'll get man-to-man. Nice job by the defense applying pressure, getting the sack, now putting them in a bad situation backed up close to their own end zone.
Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Just too much. Use on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
After that incompletion, fourth and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the fourth quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
On fourth down, going to the air. And now they've lost the ball here. Touchdown, Alabama! And they turn it into a defensive score. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll move the tight end. Holds and fires complete. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Buys a little extra time. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. Fires to the tight end. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this.
He's loose on the left. Turning on the Jets. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Longhorns! Talk about a great way to start the game and setting the tone right out of the gate.
You ain't lying. Sometimes it takes a couple drives to get the juices going and get in a rhythm. No, sir. They came on the field, locked, loaded, ready to roll. No slow start here.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Complete disaster there. He loses 10. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Got the quick completion. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Miller with the ball. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Good timing on the quick out. It's a running room. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Give to the running back. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4-yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Oh, better look out. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. as they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run it. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Right back to the well. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Rush is on him. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Third down, red zone play, crowd alive. Got it looking for a first. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And he added the extra point. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll call for the fair catch here. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The Longhorns just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Pulls and fires complete. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly, and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Manning. He's got him. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And guys, with the empty backfield on 2nd and short, might they take a shot here? Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Wingo. And the Longhorns will have a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield. You saw that right there.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
He caught it. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1-yard line.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Max going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas!
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown.
Why would you shoot me with a taser, dude? I'll shoot you in your face with a bullet. Oh my God.
It's Williams. He was bold to bring that thing out of the end zone, but he'll go out of bounds at the 17-yard line. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To the air, it's Simpson. He turns that loose down the right side. He's got it for a big play. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football ball out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision, but they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Alabama quickly back to the line. Might as well give it to him again. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Defense is all about creating negative plays. He does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the third. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. All all tied up and just about set to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First down and mark it at the 47. And the Longhorns come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Complete downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
Ball over the middle. It's Moore. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. On the ground. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! They take the lead with the 6.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. The play fake. He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and they now lead by 8. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner will be brought down. Simpson. Catch in the middle. It's Williams.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. This guy's seriously not going to go for it this close to his own end zone. I mean, he does have a punter, doesn't he? Alabama comes out. 4th down play to start the 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. Alabama pushing the tempo. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time, they couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle.
Damn, boy.
And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Skips away from pressure. The sure hands, it's Williams. Bounced off his feet.
The pass rush has got to do a better job with their lane integrity. You cannot let this particular quarterback with his speed flush out to the right or to the left, because he's absolutely going to kill you. You've got to do a better job collapsing the pocket, forcing him to step up into the teeth of your rush.
Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26.
And this offense is going to have to do more of this, right? They're going to have to be aggressive, attack the sidelines. They're going to need some big plays, trailing late in this football game, but they've also got to be smart and be mindful of the clock.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Wants to throw again. Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown Tide.
I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the two-point conversion?
Looking to throw. He's into the end zone for the 2, and we've got a tie game in the final 2 minutes.
Man, that's how you execute a drive late and tack on the two-point conversion to tie this baby up. What a football game we have in store.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll send the back in motion. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. To the air, it's Manning. Caught in the backfield, it's Wingo. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great play by the cornerback. And this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The RPO, it's complete. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Wide open downfield. Perhaps a touchdown saving tackle at the 17.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Texans! And they've gotten the lead in the final minutes.
And man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there, finish this thing off.
My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to. They'll move the wide receiver. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, I like the thought process, right? You're trying to force your opponent to at least have to score a touchdown to come back and win this one. You don't come away with a two-point conversion, but you're still feeling pretty good here late in the game.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Bringing the heat. At the 35, he's got room. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game.
Well, I'll tell you, he picked a good time to have his longest run of the day. Really nice job there, feeling the pressure, buying himself some time, and then taking off and getting north. And just so gifted when he's in the open field. That's going to really give a jolt to his offense.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to go up top on first down. Scrambling away. It's caught downfield. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Timeout called by the defense, and there are only 10 seconds left in the game. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on 1st down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
All right, offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can step up in this moment, find a way to get the ball into the end zone and win you this game?
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Lets it fly deep down.
Nigga, let's get it.
For a touchdown. No time remains. And
Fuck off my field.
Unbelievable execution.
Damn, Ryan Williams, he's only 17.
From sending this crowd home, really upset.
They just need to make the point after for victory. And it is good.
Man, these games crazy, man. These games are getting crazy.
A furious fight all the way to the final ticks, and that one is going to be remembered forever.
And I think when you're the #1 team in the country, you're coming in expecting to win. You're the favorites. Everybody's talking about you. You have all the momentum. You're the loved college football team in all of the land. To come in today, they played a competitive game, Jesse, but that's an inferior opponent they just lost to.
That's true. They've got to be more consistent moving forward as the #1 team. And we saw flashes today of why they were the #1 ranked team. We know they've got talent, but you've got to start fast. You can't
Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. Coming out with it, it's Anderson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him, get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban Field on 3rd down. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Grabbed in the middle, it's Anderson. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. We knew coming in that they wanted to push the ball down the field, and they waste no time getting at it.
And I love that, man. I love being aggressive early, setting a tone, sending a message to my team. Listen, we're going to attack down the field. You better be ready for it. This offense comes out, gets the big completion way down the middle of the field.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get here already. So nice job by the offensive coordinator, giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Wants to throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it, 1st down and more. Still running at the 40. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. as they get it out to the 36.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Oh, he's got a chance. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Got a lot of room to the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Alabama! Extra point here will tie the game. And he makes the extra point. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Using his legs, it's Durham. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
Man, this guy is so scary when he has the ball in his hands. He kind of reminds you, he's got a little bit of Leonard Fournette. He's got a little bit of Clyde Edwards-Helaire, you know, just that shake and bake. And when they get in the second level, DBs just don't seem to know how to tackle this guy. You don't want to submarine. He might hurtle over you, but if you don't go in with conviction, and he's got the speed to get outside and take it the distance, this dude just makes your heart stop every time he has the ball.
Working that left side. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Offense in a bunch formation. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Give to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Quarterback making adjustments. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Wide open space. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Pulls it in. It's Williams. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
Crowd, and now he's got room. He's loose. It's a seam wide open. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a stat that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Looking for a deep man. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Durham. There he goes. A little excitement there to wrap up the first half, and that'll pad the stats as we go to the break. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. The distance is no problem, but this angle from the left can test you. Splits the uprights. Good. And they go back on top. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
To the air on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Well, you get the incompletion there on 3rd down. You've still got a half of football basically to play. Do you trust your defense down 1 possession to get it back to give you a shot? If you don't, then you've got to stay out there and you've got to go for this, and you've got to dial up your best play to stay on the field.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. They didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, LSU! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity.
Yo. You good, man?
Not much. Just watching this Luka press conference after he got that bag.
Laker.
Yeah, Luka. He signed an extension. He said for the future with the Lakers.
Yeah, I think make no mistakes, we're in win championship now, always. But I think don't want to
Yeah, you're Rockets if you guys go up against the Lakers.
For sure. Who the fuck? Bro, we have KD. Kev, we have KD.
They got LeBron.
We have KD.
Alright,
We have a better core than him. We have a better bench, and we're deeper than him.
damn, Marcus Smart.
Bro, we're deeper than them. Okay. We have Fleet. We have Fleet. Shangoon. Who's guarding Shangoon?
LeBron.
LeBron guard center. Okay. Who guard KD?
Or DeAndre Ayton is going to him.
Man, okay. Okay, but we have 3 centers. We have Steven Adams, the best offensive board last year. We have Shangoon up there, top 3 center, and we have Clint Capella. We were deep at center. They got one center in Rui. Come on, bro. Fuck out of here.
Jackson Hayes and DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, one center. Yeah. DeAndre, I was counting
What do
DeAndre
you
Ayton.
mean?
Counting, he's ass. Like, what has DeAndre Ayton done? What?
You know, he's a big, brilliant number 1 overall pick center.
He ain't amount up to nothing. He ain't amount up to nothing. I bet you the Suns want their number 1 pick back.
Yeah, they should have drafted somebody else, bro. They should have drafted Luka. What the fuck? Yeah, they kind of sold on that pick.
Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to's not open, just find the back. He'll go do something positive. This guy is a weapon. You got to find him.
Defense is about firing off, getting the offensive guys and staying on gas. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire.
Man, shit, dummy. You think I'm dumb?
He did.
Yeah, I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the drill. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job on the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. This time he doesn't get pushed. Finally, the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
That is.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Williams. And the defense had that one.
All right. Okay. Actually.
After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead.
That's a nice job by this defense, getting in the backfield quick. They got in there so fast, anticipating pass on third and long, but they reacted so well to the run, get the tackle for a loss, and now probably going to force the punt here.
On fourth down, trying to find his man.
Oh, shit, boy.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wide receiver going in motion. to throw, it's Simpson. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. On over the middle, it's Williams. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Here's the snap, looking to throw.
Bro, what?
They snuff out the threat. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Jackson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
Let's go, dummy.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more.
Damn, bro.
Brought down after a nice gain.
How about the offense coming through in the clutch? 4th down. I'm giving you the ball back with a chance to go tie this game, go win this game. Nope. Gets the 1st down. The game is officially, well, not yet, but I'm just going to run the ball a couple more times. I'm going to let that thing run out.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The pit, fuck it.
Here's the handoff. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren.
Give me that shit, nigga.
Reception, oh, did they need that turnover? He was trying.
Bitch ass nigga, stop testing me.
Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
What a momentum change in play. Just when they needed to get the takeaway, He steps up with a massive interception, now gives his team a chance to regain the lead here in the fourth quarter.
He wants to change this route. He'll start this drive going to the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. This time it's complete. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
High the chains now on second and long.
Yeah, that shit was weak, y'all.
And some room to work.
Get up out my fucking lobby, nigga. Fuck, Kev. Damn, man. I've been, bruh, this shit hard, bro. I've been in some good ass motherfucking games. Shit is crazy. Winning on the last part, my last game, I won on the last play. Throw it up the Ryan Reese, caught that bitch in end zone. Monster motherfucker. I just won. Fourth quarter, 8 seconds left. Just got a touchdown.
Oh, he found somebody. Okay, okay.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. He's taking a deep shot. Makes the grab down the left side. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. They use the jump play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Wants to throw on first down. Deep shot for the end zone.
That shit fake, bro. I'm gone.